Stop what you're doing. Right now. Look at your baby. That hiccup you just heard? That tiny little hic that made you smile or worry or reach for your phone to Google. Are baby hiccups normal? That was your baby's brain just getting smarter. Not slightly smarter. Measurably smarter. In a way that scientists at University College London spent years trying to prove, and they did prove it. With electrodes on baby scalps, with sensors on tiny torsos, with real-time brain scans of newborns in neonatal wards. And what they found is one of the most remarkable things I have ever read about the human brain. Once you hear it, you will never look at a hiccup the same way again. Not ever. Let me ask you something first. Have you ever watched your baby hiccup and felt that little wave of worry? That instinct to do something? To hold them upright, to pat their back, to offer the breast or the bottle, to try everything you can think of to make it stop. Because something that looks like discomfort must be discomfort. Right? Every parent feels this. You feel it because you love them. Because every time their tiny body does something unexpected, your entire nervous system goes on high alert. That is not anxiety. That is love doing its job. But here is what nobody ever tells you at the hospital. Here is what no one writes on the pamphlets they send you home with.
You've got it.
What no baby book has ever explained clearly enough.
Don't forget to subscribe to Trevor Baby Mind.
Your baby is not suffering through those hiccups. Your baby is working, harder than you know, in ways that will shape who they become. And your worry, as real and as loving as it is missing the most extraordinary thing happening right in front of you. Here is the fact that changes everything. Your baby started hiccuping before they were even born. Not in the first week of life, not in the first month. At just 9 weeks into the pregnancy. 9 weeks. When they were barely the size of a grape. Before they had lungs that could hold air. Before they had a voice that could make a single sound. Before they had a single memory or a single experience of the world outside the womb. They were already hiccuping. Researchers have confirmed this using ultrasound imaging. They watched it happen in real time. Tiny bodies in the dark. Already practicing, already working, already doing something that their brand new nervous system was calling for. And scientists now believe they were already learning, that tiny body preparing itself for a world it hadn't seen yet. Doing the work before, you even knew what they would look like. Before you heard their first cry, before you held them, before any of it. The hiccuping had already begun. So what is actually happening inside your baby's brain the moment they hiccup? Here is the science. The diaphragm contracts suddenly, a sharp, involuntary movement. And the moment it does something extraordinary happens in the brain. Not one brainwave, not two, three. 3 distinct electrical waves travel across the brain's cortex in rapid sequence. University College London researchers recorded this in real time. They placed EEG electrodes on the scalps of newborn babies in a neonatal ward. They attached small movement sensors to their tiny torsos. They linked the 2 recordings so they could see exactly what the brain was doing at the precise moment each hiccup happened. And they watched. Every single hiccup. 3 waves. Without exception. Every time. It was not random. It was not variable. It was consistent. Repeatable. Measurable. 3 waves. Every single time. And when they looked closely at that 3rd wave, the weakest one, the one that came last, they noticed something that stopped them cold. It was almost identical to the brainwave produced when a baby hears a sound. A noise in the room. A voice, a door closing, the same wave, which means something profound is happening in that moment. Your baby's brain is not just experiencing the hiccup, it is listening to it. It is registering the hic sound and connecting that sound to the physical sensation of the diaphragm contracting. It is building an association, a neural pathway, a connection between sound and sensation that did not exist before. The brain is learning that those two things belong together, and that knowledge will matter enormously in the months ahead. If what you're learning right now is changing how you see your baby's body, subscribe to Trevor Baby Mind. Every week we go deep into the extraordinary science of what is actually happening inside that small head. Because the most sophisticated learning machine on the planet right now in your home is your baby's brain, and it deserves to be understood. Back to the hiccups.
Mama.
Dr. Lorenzo Fabrizi, senior author of the UCL study, said something that every parent needs to hear at least once. He said the activity resulting from a hiccup may be helping the baby's brain learn how to monitor the breathing muscles so that eventually breathing can be voluntarily controlled. Read that again. Voluntarily controlled. Right now, your baby cannot choose to breathe. Breathing just happens. It is automatic, involuntary, as automatic as the hiccup itself. But one day soon, something will change. One day, your baby will take a deliberate breath before crying. One day, they will hold their breath in a moment of concentration. One day, they will blow out their first birthday candles. One day, they will take a deep breath before saying their very first word. All of that voluntary control. All of those deliberate breaths that will punctuate their entire life. All of it starts here, in these hiccups, in this exact moment. That you thought was nothing. It was never nothing. It was always everything. Now here is the part that genuinely surprised me. Premature babies, those born before 37 weeks, hiccup far more than full-term babies. They spend approximately 1% of their entire day hiccuping. 1% sounds small. Do the math. 1% of a newborn's day is 15 minutes. 15 minutes every single day. Of pure, uninterrupted brain training. No toys required, no flashcards, no classes. Just the hiccup. Just the wave. Just the brain doing exactly what it needs to do. And here is what researchers believe. The brain is not hiccuping randomly. The brain is calling for it. The earlier a baby arrives, the more circuits it needs to build. The more it demands of this reflex. The more it orders the body to hiccup. It is the brain asking for exactly what it needs, and the body delivering it, every single time, 15 minutes a day, of the most targeted, most efficient, most ancient form of learning the human nervous system has ever developed. And that word ancient brings me to the part of this story that I think about the most. Why does the human body have hiccups at all? Scientists have debated this for a very long time. There is one theory that serious researchers take seriously. It reaches back 400 million years, to when our ancestors did not walk on land, when they did not have lungs, when they lived in water, when they had gills. The hiccup reflex, that sharp, involuntary intake of air, followed immediately by the sudden closure of the airway, mirrors almost exactly the movement that ancient gill-breathing creatures used to pump water across their gills. The mechanics are nearly identical, which means that reflex may have survived 400 million years of evolution. Through every ancestor who came before your baby, through creatures who crawled out of the sea, through creatures who learned to walk upright, through every generation of every human being who ever lived, all the way to your baby, right now, in your arms. Every hic is ancient. Every hic is a thread connecting your baby to the very beginning of breathing itself. Every hic is remarkable. There is one more layer to this story, and it is the one that moves me most. Those hiccups are also drawing a map of the inside of your baby's body. The same UCL researchers had previously discovered that babies kick in the womb to develop mental maps of their physical body, their arms and legs, their skin, their external world. The hiccups appear to serve the same extraordinary function, but for the inside. Every contraction of the diaphragm sends a signal to the brain. This is where this muscle is. This is what it feels like when it moves. This is the sound it makes. This is how my insides work. Your baby is building an inner map of their own body, learning that they have lungs, learning that they have a diaphragm, learning that they exist, learning where they begin and where they end. One tiny hic at a time. And that map, once it is drawn, will never be erased. It will be there every time they breathe, every time they laugh, every time they sing, every time they say, "I love you," built here, in this moment, in this hiccup, right now. So the next time your baby hiccups and you feel that urge to fix it, take a breath first, a long, slow one, for yourself, and then look at them. Really look. And remember what is actually happening in that moment. 3 brainwaves firing across the cortex. 400 million years of evolution working in real time. A map being drawn of the inside of their body. A respiratory system learning to become voluntary. Learning to become something they will use for the rest of their life. Your calm in that moment is not doing nothing. Your calm is the most powerful thing you can offer. Because your regulated nervous system next to theirs is already helping their brain do its work. More than any intervention, more than any remedy, more than anything else you could possibly do. You are part of the training. You always were. And just by being calm and present and understanding what you now know, you are already doing it right. Subscribe to Trevor Baby Mind, because next week we are going inside something even more surprising than hiccups. What is actually happening inside your baby's brain during the moments when they appear to be doing absolutely nothing? Staring at the ceiling, eyes unfocused, body completely still. Every parent has seen it. Every parent has wondered. And the science behind those quiet moments will completely change how you see the stillness. Share this with one parent who just spent 10 minutes worrying about hiccups, because now they know what Trevor knows. The hiccup was never the problem. It was always the miracle. I'll see you in the next one.